is absolutely important to this exercise because the victims are still in need of essential supplies such as water and food. If you'd like to help, just bring your donations to the front desk of Joy FM here in Kukumlimle. Meanwhile, people who have been a part of the victims support exercise have been speaking with Joy News.
Events and Promotions Executive at Joy FM, Ofebia Edumfum, says volunteers got in as early as 9 a.m. on Sunday to help sort out donations, even as more people dropped off vital relief items at the front desk of the station.
We've done about 2 trips so far and we're still loading and taking them there. We have people coming in donating food stuff, medical stuff, clothes, money. We are still asking people to come and donate. We are going on for like a week.
Volunteers say the stories told by the multimedia group, the desperate tales of survival, all motivated them to pitch in.
I heard the announcement yesterday, so I decided to come to help others, that's all.
And how's the experience been so far?
It's not easy. Like, the staffs are many and like there are not many people around, so we are all helping out.
What message do you have for the people you are helping out?
They should stay focused. Like, help is on the way for them, so it's hard for them, but still they'll go through it, right?
Don't forget the exercise is still ongoing throughout the entire week. If you'd like to donate in cash or kind, feel free to do so at the front desk of Joy FM, or you can be a part. You can volunteer to help in the distribution exercise. Now, it's a question of basic human rights, the rights to shelter, to have a roof over your head, and a safe place to call home. However, if you're one of the survivors of the twin disasters of flood and fire at Circle, the question is no longer about rights, but endurance. Francis Urban visited what is now known as Ground Zero and met a man called Patrick Mensah. This is his tale of endurance.
It's a 2-story building, no, a 1-story building. Try and see if we can speak to someone.
What I will say, they are afraid. So only me, only me.
Everyone has left the place.
Left the place.
Where have they gone to?
Some are going to the church premises, and some are they go to their friends. My wife and child, they have left me, the other side too, and then the whole side here, 3 here, and then the rest here, they all.
Are you okay?
What can I do? That's why I'm still here, nowhere to go.
Can I go see where you are sleeping tonight?
Even my, yeah, please come. Please come.
Not the fresh news for you. They found another child in the gutter. So can come and take that one.
Child in the gutter? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's in an open drain. This is a kid. I can't tell the age, but the body's bloated. There's blood coming out of the mouth. Looks as though in the heat of the event, this kid may be running, or the floodwaters even took her away, but the body's in the gutter. It's been more than 48 hours since this happened, but a lot more bodies are still being found. And the unfortunate incident now is that we're looking at a kid in water, in an open drain, right here, just some 250 meters away from the Goyle filling station, the heart of all that's happened. We're looking at another corpse. Walking in, you could see that the room has been cleared. Virtually everything has been affected. The mattress hangs right on top of a wooden beam that ordinarily would have the curtain hold it. Water still seeping from the earth of the room in here. The man who's living in this room, I mean, looking above, you can see the roof clearly open. Signals of, fire that has ravaged this place as well. Water is also visibly seen on the walls of this building. So are you telling me, in all sincerity, that you are sleeping in this room tonight?
I am doing this. My place I'm going to sleep.
What?
The place.
Show me.
This is the set here.
You sleep in this room tonight?
I am sleeping this way. I don't have anywhere to go. I have to sleep there tonight.
So where's your wife and kids sleeping tonight?
I'm going to the church premises, as I told you earlier.
So why won't you join them there?
In fact, I can't live here because everything is outside, and I have to, as a man, I have to be here. I can't go and leave the place. And the place is congested. A lot of people have been there.
So
as a man,
okay, so much as this is a difficult time for you, tell me something. Is your plan to clear this place, get the things dry, and come back and live in here?
No, it's not my idea. What I'm intending to do, as soon as I get some more earning, I have to live here. The place is not safety for a human being. Look at the filling station is. Yesterday, look at the smoke. Even the smoke alone. The smoke alone. And look at the kiddies I have. And when we entered up.
How old are your kids, by the way?
The small one is 7 years.
And then the old one?
The old one 20.
20. Where were they when all of this happened? Were you home when the accident happened?
It's unfortunate that I myself wasn't home. I was looked at the place. He said that not more people came and picked it from a rooftop. So as soon as I get there, I had to see where my my family are. So I rushed to the place. In fact, it's unfortunate. The water is about here, but I'm forced to see where my people are. So I tried walking into the water. Then I met one of my colleagues. So now the lot more people have collected them, so they are at safety place here. I followed up. I saw my co-tenant, but my wife and the kid, no. In fact, I was very distressed. So I go around till I met this place where I found them. So I thank God. It's not easy. It's not easy. But I have to. It's not easy, as I'm telling you.
They have the mattresses, they have the blankets provided by NADMO, but where to pass the night is their issue. Some are being forced to sleep in the burnt houses. Still a worrisome situation here. There's no power this side of the town, and so it's pitch black. Mosquitoes will have their field day with those who sleep here. There are some also who are sleeping in the open at a drinking spot just nearby because they do not have a place to sleep. Their house has been badly affected. One thing is clear, that from today, it's not just about a disaster, it's about how these people will return to normal life. Francis Abon reporting from the heart of the accident scene where people have been affected for Joy News.
Well, Francis Abon is also again at the heart of the disaster scene here in Accra, where President John Dramani Mahama is expected to visit this morning to kickstart the 3 days of national mourning declared by himself. We'll bring you up to speed what happens when we get in touch, what will happen when we get in touch with Francis, who's on the ground. But now we can look at some of the stories related to the floods, and the activities of scrap dealers contribute immensely to the choking of storm drains across the country. One of the major drains suffering the fate of the activities of these individuals is the storm drain at Odona. Joy News' Latif Idrisu was at Agbogboloshi, the hub of scrap dealers, and has come through with the following report.
All the scraps, particularly discarded and leftover metals collected across the national capital and other regions, end up here at Agbogboloshi.
This is the Odo River. This place is a waterway. Water is supposed to be flowing through this place freely to wherever it's supposed to end. But unfortunately, by our own activities as humans, we've managed to choke and then narrow the storm drain. This is yet another section of the Odo River, and as you can see in the background, the choking of the storm drain is even worse here. And so as wide as we saw the storm drain at the other side, here the storm drain has been narrowed, and it is all as a result of, the activities of scrap dealers who have now encroached the storm drain, doing their businesses. As you can see in the background, drainage systems are key components when it comes to prevention of flooding situations. So we've constructed drainage system across the national capital to allow water to flow freely to adjoining drains so they could end up to wherever they are supposed to end. But as you can see right here, this drainage system is choked with garbage. So when it rains, water is unable to pass here to join this Odo River. Now, as long as we keep having this garbage in the Odo River, we are going to continue experiencing flooding situation here in the capital. These businessmen and women who deal in the scrap right here. Now, what they do here is they cut off parts of cars that they need. The parts they don't need ends up right here in the Odo River. Now, so the dredging can continue all day, all week, all month. But as long as we have them right here, we are likely, more than likely, to experience yet another flooding, because they will continue dumping in the Odo River and the place will be choked. It will rain, water will not pass, it will overflow its banks, enter into homes and cause yet another devastation. This is the right time for authorities to stand up and take the hard decision to clear off these people from here to prevent future flooding.
Residents and passers-by turned down requests to speak to the news team and said our work is unfavorable to their business. We will bring you more on our subsequent bulletins. Latif Idris, Joy News, Accra.
But Ghanaians continue to demonstrate the spirit of generosity, propping up institutions crippled by Wednesday's floods. The children's block of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital was submerged in the downpour. Fortunately, the year 2000 graduating class of the Presbyterian Boys Secondary School donated supplies to the children's block.
The current children's block of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital can only be described as makeshift. It was supposed to be a temporary home for sick children, while the main children's block was constructed. Its current location is far from ideal. Nurses who spoke off camera say a drain in front of the block makes it prone to flooding whenever it rains heavily. During Wednesday's downpour, the intensive unit of the block was not spared. Given their dire circumstance, the 2,000-old boys of the Presbyterian Boys Senior High School decided to help.
Children is a key word here. Children. They are the most vulnerable. We are not saying other people did not suffer, but we chose to start from the kids. From here, we are looking at adopting the children's ward, at least support them, see what we can do, not only wait, we don't hope any flood happens, but not wait till we have disasters or things to show up. We will ask any other person, any Ghanaian, wherever you are, you don't need to get a lot to come and donate. Even if it's your neighbor who got his room flooded, get him something.
Principal Nursing Officer Agnes Ufusubuateng appreciated their efforts but admitted they need more. The 2,000-year group of PRESEC pledged to adopt the children's block.
Well, and if you want to help in these times, you can do so by dropping off your donations here at Joy News at Kokomlimli here in Accra. We'll be more than glad to have your donations in cash or kind. There's more to come here on the Joy News desk. Don't go away.